Hey gang, Gameface here, and well, you know what time it is. It's Planet Coaster time, and I was thinking of trying something different. Not that I don't really want to go and really want to concentrate on is this, because I've got a half a wall and a whole wall and another half wall, and so I got we're half done, and then we got to decorate it. But it should actually, let's do this. This is my plan. I am going to finish this out. We're gonna pop out all this stuff, get the wall done down the side. We'll get a wall down here. We'll figure out what we're doing here. And we'll get it done back up to here. That shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. Right? And then we're gonna build a coaster. We're going to build a coaster. So this thing is called Hop the Gaps. In real life, there's a coaster called Leap the Dips. And I think I'm going to try to build Leap the Dips. Now, I would show this on here and say, oh, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to build. But the best I can do right now is give you a link to what I think I'm going to try to build. And it's going to be me attempting my first recreation of a coaster. I don't normally recreate coasters. This one's kind of weird. I don't know if everything will work, but I think that's what I'm going to try to do. No guarantees, of course. We'll see what happens. But right now, like I said, I want to finish this. I want to get this wall into place. Why does that seem all weird? No, that's the right building. That's definitely the right building. Okay. This is a different building. No shelves. We're not going to worry about shelves. Actually, you know what? If we're not going to worry about shelves, I should probably take this wall. This would definitely be the wall to take. And oh, come on, really? Oh, it's like, no, here, let's choose that thing that's in front of that thing that you want to choose, which is on a different building. Yay! I need that. Probably. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure these are on the same building. They are. They are. Okay. So I'm also pretty sure these are on the same building too. I really want to select that. How am I gonna? Oh, yeah. We'll just go up here. Okay. My fault. So how's everybody doing today? For some reason, oh hey Martin, how you doing? Okay. Need that. What else do I need? I'm taking that side. Then I also need... Oh, this is doubled. Need that. No. Okay, I need... This is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. It won't take any longer, but just selecting the pieces is becoming a painful process. Something should not be. Like, no, I'm going to select a tree over there, and now you got to reselect everything again. It makes me sad. Yeah, I would like to come and work on my park on the weekend, but I'm going out of town. So, no park work on Saturday. Why did you choose that building? I didn't want nothing to do. What? Okay, I'm confused. I am confused. What has this done? Okay, so I got two things going on here. Okay, this is what's going on. These are part of a different building. Then, no, they're not. Then the stuff in here. Okay, so these are what? These are all outside pieces. Oh, and I need all of them. I need these ones too. Whose idea was this? Again, I'm back at this crossroads. Not really a crossroads. But at this point where I need to be able to choose these two things, and it's not going to let me. Actually, I need to be able to choose all four of them, and it's not going to let me. Will that work? No, I don't need you. And you. And you. Or you. Or you. Okay, what's going on there? What's going on there? Okay, so now I gotta get rid of this. I haven't been able to accomplish anything yet because I just can't select the things that I want. It's not going to be a very productive day. Okay, so I don't want that. Again, I'm a bit concerned about what's part of what buildings. Something... Well, it looked blue to me. Well, there we go. We've now undone every piece of selection that we've done. Okay, so what choice do I have? But let's try that again. I don't really want to do it that way. And there's a reason I don't want to do it that way. It's because if I do it that way, bit by bit, I don't gain the option of moving these in one solid chunk. If that makes any sense? He's got to go. Okay, so we're going to... do this. Did we do it? Did we do it? And we're gonna do this. Huh? Did it work? Did it work? No, No, something's wrong. Easily fixed. How am I going to mess this up? This can't go wrong, right? I'm not going to have to do this the fourth time. Okay, I'm only going to do this. Oh, no, no, I'm going to add these. Right? That reasonable? Maybe that's more reasonable. Let's do that. Oh, really? Okay, make it confusing. Didn't have to change the height. Yes, I did. Really hard to tell what's going on here. That's right. It is. Okay. And it changed the height again. Okay, but this time I got you. Can't. You can fool me once. There we go. Not so bad. This thing's gonna start to become quite cozy. Go hang out in the library and chat. Hey, LR. What do you mean no more horrible purple couches? There's horrible purple couches. Can we change the color of those? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me right now? Is that what you're saying? We can change the color of the horrible couches? Because I was mentioning the horrible couches the other day. Yeah! Awesome! Oh, I wanted that so bad. Of course, I'm just gonna make them all gray and dreary. It didn't seem to work though. What? Well, that's broken. Well, that's a painful process. They're gonna have to look into that, I'd say. Just me. But okay, three chairs, three of the exact same chairs. Whoops. What? Oh no. Can I change color on the wallpaper? No. Damn. That's the other thing I wanted, was colorable wallpaper. That's broken. This is not good. Whoa, this is like an absolute nightmare for me. I have to change any scenery piece's color one at a time? Why did I make them gray? I made those ones red, and I made these ones gray. Yeah, it's yeah, center, same as Windows. I did see the thing. Well, that's broken because I change color en masse of lots of things. They're gonna have to fix that. Like, we can't have that. That isn't a thing that should be. Ever. That's probably not the color I want. Whoa, I'm like, this is severely broken. That is good. You know what I mean? Like, I will go through here and I will choose like a bunch of books like this, and I'll go, okay, we're gonna change these to gold, and we're gonna go and copy, and of course nothing's gonna happen. That's like massively increased my workload. That's a mess. I missed. Oh no, I'm sure people are probably freaking out about this already. I'm surprised it's not fixed already, to tell you the truth, because that's a big broken. Yeah, I was almost thinking of opening up Pirates Paradise and making some small changes. Due to the new content. Okay, so okay, I know why I put these here, but I don't know why I put the stuff that goes on them there. Now, we're not going to cover this side, you know what I mean. No, see, they didn't say that. You know what's gonna happen if they put in a sheet of glass? That's what they said. People like me would use it way too often. It would basically, we'd be making parks that people wouldn't be able to run at all because there'd be so many transparencies going on that it would overwhelm the engine. The parts that are glass that they have in here right now are of very limited use. You can't use it for everything. So if they put in a sheet of glass that you could use for everything, people would stop using the windows. They would start using, we'd start building our own frames. You'd be able to walk down the streets of all the every little high-end park, and you'd be able to look in the windows, and you'd be able to see everything inside. Yes, it would be awesome, but that would overwhelm the engine. So I can see, understanding from a software developer's perspective, that's what's going on there. They're trying to keep the game accessible, and at the same time, hey Cap, and at the same time, do what they can in order to improve the experience. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do these one at a time. This seems like more like something that I can just do like this and finish much quicker. So that's what that's what's going on with the transparency thing. And yes, it's like but I know exactly where they're coming from. You know, if I can already build a park that drags my Titan X down to the point where I'm getting 5 frames per second and can't build anything anymore when there's anybody in the park, we're already at the point where we can build those things. So adding the glass, not to say that I didn't use that piece of glass that we had back then. I used it lots. Okay. I don't know. I might be able to just put shelves in. There won't be able to be any books on them, but at least there'll be shelves in. And the pattern will work. Well, see, that's the problem. It's a question whose answer causes you to re-ask the question. Hey, Demancha, if you... Okay, so I've now got a PC that will run any park I have 60 frames per second, okay? So what am I going to do? I'm going to make a more complex park. And again, I'm going to drive that frame rate down. So every time you get that, what will it take to run that complex park? That complex park is going to change. Or at least that's, Oh, she quit? Why'd she quit? Everybody's quitting. Bender quit. Why are you quitting? You need to put in, you gotta give me a reason. Rehire staff, 150 bucks. Yeah. Well, yeah, they've got a problem with the way they've done the AI for the people. That's all I gotta say. Yep, exactly. You should be able to get more than 5 frames per second with a GTX 1080. Way more. What am I doing here? Where am I? I'm lost in my own park. Yeah, I spent so much time in here, I don't know where everything else is anymore. It's not good. Oh yeah, there's lots of awesome improvements. Really, I don't, you know, the whole trigger thing. Like I have a ride. Is it still here? The Haunted Mansion ride. Standard looping coaster and go to ride options on building it. There is alternative supports in the... Hey, Forza Strike and Queen Sally Hedge Acorn. Hedge Acorn? Sorry. Yeah, well, they've got to immediately fix this. And I mean it, like immediately. I want to change those to yellow. Okay. Nope. No yellow for you. I want to change that to yellow. Okay, yellow. Just for one of you. Because I might come through and go, oh, you know what? I want to change all this black I'm gonna make it a brown. I'm gonna make it match the, but I'm not going to, because that would be awful. It would look terrible too. But I might do that, a thing like that, and that would be a nightmare right now. It would be basically something that I would avoid doing because they've messed up, broken the game. But whatever the case may be, if everybody checks the link up at the top of the chat, if you can see that, it's a link to a coaster called Leap the Dips, which I'm pretty sure inspired the coaster in here, the new one. So I'm gonna try to build one of those today. We're gonna do that. So hope you brought your coaster shoes. I don't know if that makes any sense. I didn't want to do an automatic tree placer, so you could just paint trees on the ground. Tree painting. That would be sweet. I could really use that right now. The autumn trees were nice though. Maybe you mixed up autumn and automatic. Sorry. Oh, I went the wrong way. But yeah, that's something that would be really nice. Is something where you can. But the problem with that, of course, is what trees is it going to paint? Are you going to be able to select all the trees, or because my forest isn't necessarily made up of the trees that just fit the landscape I'm in. Happy Thanksgiving in other countries, because we celebrated Thanksgiving last month. Hey Cosmic. Hey Cookie. It has been. Everybody's been busy. Okay, so there we go. We've got some more of this room built. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to finish this end of this. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm a little early, Demancha, but whatever. I don't know what I have to do here, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna go and start building the coaster anyway. So I've got like a ton of pictures, but they have no perspective, if you know what I mean. I can't tell where the pictures are from, so I can't really put an image together in my head other than by like riding through it and building it as I ride through it. Bit by bit. So I think that might be what I need to do. So let's start a coaster. Let's start a coaster over here. I'm sure somebody's already done this though. But oh well. I'll get over it. Wooden side friction. Hop the gaps. Okay. Let's redo that, re-choose that. I don't know, you couldn't have missed much. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. We just built this. and this. So yeah, you haven't missed that much. The rest of the stuff, I think you were here for most of all this other stuff. All these half-finished buildings. I really have to finish these things. You notice, like, little changes are occurring, little things are happening in the background. But, you know, so much to do, so much to do. Okay, so we need to do this, is what we need to do. So basically what I see is a wooden area. They've got these types of brakes here. The problem I see, of course, is in the coaster I'm building, these brakes are around a corner, the first ones. So we might have other brakes here. Yeah, the library is looking real good. I'm very happy with the library. It looks like there should be a library in here somewhere too. No. So I'm gonna ride this, and I'm gonna see where it goes. Oh, that was the end of it. Okay. No. I only wish that was one of my wishes, that I could change wallpaper color. Cuz that would make so much difference to these wallpapers. It would make them so useful. But basically, you know, in this world, they only ever sold 4 different kinds of wallpaper. It hasn't caught on. I don't know. There is no excuse, really. There isn't. Okay, so that's a chain again. I don't want a chain. I don't want a chain. I'm wondering if I can just do this. Just go like 1 degree. Chain. But it seems to have a little short thing of chain. Like, let's do this. Do that. And then we'll bring this up. Oh. Okay, so then it hauls it up. I don't know how far this is hauling this thing up, though. I've got other pictures that I looked at. Probably not the best place to build this, is it? Probably have better places that I could have selected for the construction of a roller coaster. Or is there? Let's just build it right in the middle of it. No, let's not. Oh, it's the world's oldest roller coaster. It's pretty freaking spooky to just begin with. But yeah, it'll have a spooky theme. I'm lost. The link that I posted earlier is a Coaster Force video, I think. So that's sort of where we're gonna get our inspiration from. it does look like the angle's about right. But the coaster is different. The way it's held up is quite different. Okay, so I'm wondering if there's information. It's 41 feet high. Okay, I was gonna say online to see how high this needs to be. I thought show height, show height. Where's the thing to show the height? Oh, 16 meters. Is 12 and a half. Okay, so that's as high as it goes, eh? Why are these not chain lift? Okay. And then we've got to bring this down and make it much shorter. And drops 9 feet. Okay, actually, we need to make this a little higher. 9 meters. Well, you know what? That's off the ground. It starts at 1 meter. Okay, good. Okay, 12 meters. Okay, let's get the arch over the top of this right. And there's a little hut over the top, a little roofing thing. That should be so easy to build. I think there's a roof that comes with Planet Coaster that'll just fit it perfectly. Okay, so it drops and sort of heads this way. Come on, stop it. Okay, actually, it actually turns beforehand. So it turns up here. I don't think I can do that with Planet Coaster. Again, I already think it's already taken every single thing I've done and changed it back. Like, what's going on? Come on. You gotta stop doing this, Planet Coaster. It won't do it. Straight, unbanked. What are you talking about, straight, unbanked? Where's the banking? There's no banking anywhere. Okay, we'll do this all again. Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster. Well, at least I'm not trying to change the color of two things at once. For 100. Okay. Yeah, the top bend is going to be very difficult because I can't do the top bend here. I'm going to have to do the top bend like that. So it's gonna come down here. There's like a little dip. Now, if I could find another photo, like, well, I'm gonna ride it. Not the one here, the one in the video. Rolls down. It's not really going back up. It's not a dip. It's a roll down. Rolls down to here. Sort of comes out of here. Maybe at a slight, like a 1 degree angle down. And there's a very gradual curve. Might be less gradual than that. I mean less gradual than that. This is in the States. It's in Lakemont Park. It was opened in 1902, and it's still operating today. It's the oldest roller coaster that's still operating. It was refurbished in 1999. But it's quite suiting for the side friction coaster. You know what I mean? Now, if I have an aerial shot of this, I could probably tell. I got loads of shots of the chain lift, loads of them. People were like, "Hey, let's take 1,000,000 shots of the same thing," and then no information on the rest of it at all. That actually looks like, because there's another layer of track that's going to go underneath here, but that looks pretty close looking from this angle. It's the wrong color though. Is it going to let me change all the colors at once? Okay, so let's ride this again. I wish I could ride it in the video, but everybody's just going to have to go and ride it themselves. So it looks like I do a full turn. Actually, it looks like that I do more than a full turn. I might be doing a full turn to here. Whoops. You know what? I don't know what the angles on these things are like. Oh. Can't run tests in a paused park. You're not really pausing the park, you're pausing the game. Wow, it's funny. It looks so awesome. Obviously, this is like like a complete copy of this. That's what this is a copy of. Hop the gaps, leap the dips. Whoa. Theirs didn't do that. Only mine did that. It seems I was going a lot faster. I'm pretty sure I have this part right. Okay, so there's something wrong here. There's wrong between here and here. I think it all needs to come up a little bit. Build a spooky tunnel on it. Well, I can't build a spooky tunnel on it. Well, I don't know what I can do on a recreation. I guess I can do whatever I want. But if I do whatever I want, people are gonna... Some people will be... Bleh, 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 bleh. They will be. It won't sound exactly like that, but that's what it'll feel like. Because you know how people can be with coasters. And I'm just trying to have fun. Sorry if there's any of those people here. I'm just trying to have fun. Just trying to enjoy myself. Whoops. Exactly. And I will, you know, I will readily admit that I should have probably spent a little more time on the coasters in Pirate's Paradise. Or made them slower. But, you know, that wasn't the point at the time. The point was to drive that thing as hard as you possibly could. And scare the crap out of people. But, you know, things change over time. Different people look for different things in coasters. Okay, so by the time I'm coming around here, this is coming on sort of the inside of here. No, I'm gonna have to do that sooner. Ah. Okay, so it seems that we're going a lot faster on the real coaster at that point. So, I'm gonna have to move this. I'm just gonna have to undo all this. No. Every single poster in Pirates Paradise was just things I created. Pirates Paradise, you know, though, like seriously, if you were there, and it's all in video, we spent days working on just cranking the experience level, trying to get as high of an experience level. Yeah, high as experience level on Sinister Steel as we possibly could. But, you know, it came at a price which was middle of the road fear and nausea, which what we built. That's what we built. So, you know, it's like you can't satisfy everybody. You can try, but you can't satisfy everybody. So we do what we can. We make do. We do okay. Okay, so as I'm coming over this thing, we go down that bump, up, forward a bit, and then we start to turn. And it's not forward a little bit. It's forward a bit. It's forward about that much, maybe even that much. That's not right. You're still going cornering on. Why is there still a tiny itty bitty corner going on here? It won't clip to 0. Come on, clip to 0. I mean, click, lock on 0. Okay, so this will be a bit lower, but not as low as I have it here. They didn't fare through too well. Coaster thingy just happened. And we'll take a corner here. I think that's where this is about where it is too. Okay, so from the beginning, let's do that again. I'm trying to coordinate this so I get the timing right. Oh, come on, YouTube. When I press the button to start the video, don't wait for 3 seconds to start the video. That's not going to help me at all. Okay, tell you what, YouTube. I will wait for you. You press the button, I press the button. There we go. It didn't do. Like, no, I'm not pressing the button. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's going way too fast. Right out of the gate. Going too fast. Skeleton Pete. We'll see. Way too fast. About the right speed. Because of course that has nothing to do with how fast things going. That's not bad, actually. It might be going a little bit faster. But the lift is definitely too fast. I'm trying to actually choose the chain and change the speed on it as I'm going up the lift. Well, that was a slow start, but... Wow. It's actually kind of weird, because I'm watching this, and basically that track meets up at the same place. You look up, you see the dip in the same place. They're slightly different. We're going to have to fine-tune all this. But again, I feel like I'm going way too fast up that thing. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm coming up to the edge there. Yeah, okay, we're lined up now. Actually, the thing might come across a little bit sooner than what it is right now. This is looking to be more the speed of this coaster. We're gonna reach the top at roughly the same time. That is almost freaky. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is too soon. That has to be moved back. Or we're going too fast. Okay, so this is kind of neat. What happens now is this actually goes around in a big, huge curve and comes and dips underneath here. This dip, then, needs to be fixed now. I need to move this up. The bad thing about this is this doesn't work like this, eh? These coasters, or this coaster. I should really take this out. It's more of a sharp dip. Like having the thing drop out underneath you. And then having it come back up. It's more, yeah, it's more like that than a smooth transition. And again, it's going to be very hard to get it right because it's so what's the word? Subtle? This is probably not right. Okay, so this is going to come around here, underneath here, and come back around underneath here. So I think I need to bring this... Whoa! I need to bring this at a sharper... a little bit more of a curve. For some reason, I don't think it's as small of a corner as what I've got. Mine reaches 17. I'm really trying to figure out this part of it, where this goes. So yeah, mine might be going 17, but it's not going to matter if you're not moving by the time you get to where you're going. That was not... There's no way that that's the corner that I put on that thing. I went from 14 to 16 degrees. There's no way. Yeah, the friction might have to change. Yeah, I've already had a downhill slope all throughout the entire track so far. This thing's way too big. So why was 16 way too small? Why are you doing this to me, Coaster Planet? I'm gonna go 18. Okay, back to the video. Okay, and we're gonna stop the test. Get in the coaster. Stop the test. Get in the coaster. Okay. I'm going much faster here. The corner's a little bit less, I think. Okay, we're both hitting the lift at the same time. Now, I don't know what the lift angle is. So... Again, that dip seems too smooth and you know what I mean? Okay, at least we're making it to the end. What? I didn't press any button that would do that. I did, but I'm gonna pretend I... Edit. 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 They don't want that there. I want it right in here. Don't let me. You gotta let me. You gotta let me, Planet Coaster. Like, no, I'll let you do it right before, and if you try to select any piece of track, I'm just gonna keep ignoring you and clicking pieces, all adding pieces. Never mind. Is this... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's 25 degrees. Okay, so something needs to change here. And what has to change here is... we have to pull this up to here. Make this shorter. It doesn't bend the same. It doesn't bend the same as me grabbing a 5-foot piece and bending it down. Or a 5-meter piece. Now can I just choose this one piece, please? That piece there? No? You're like, no. Can't choose that piece. Crazy? Choose this piece. Why? That's not the middle of the piece I'm choosing. It's not the middle of anything. I choose... just like... It's being ignored. What I'm doing... sorry. I just don't like it. It's like... It's basically doing whatever it damn well pleases and ignoring completely my selection of what I'm doing. We have it selected. Now, if you lower this here, I'm going to destroy this entire coaster. I'm going to go quit Planet Coaster, and I'm going to go make something to eat. Now it bends it over at the other end. Like, this is just... Where's the consistency? If I use my... Maybe if I use my left hand for using the mouse, it'll work differently. So that does one thing in one place. Oh, I just hate how it unselects things when you... So it does one thing in one place. Like... Are you kidding me? Could this be any, more ridiculous? Okay, so now... Randomly, I have to move this, and I have to have a joint between the pieces, and I have to hope, just hope, cross my fingers that when I go to adjust it, it adjusts the middle piece, the piece there, and not one of the other ends. Just, we'll just cross our fingers and hope, because that's what a Planet Coaster is all about, is hope. Hope it frickin' works. Okay, is that underneath there? Probably not enough, eh? There we go. That's like right underneath there. It's gotta work. It can't not work. Of course, now I'm selecting the middle of two pieces and doing it, so it's not even the same thing, but whatever. I can get over it. Okay. So it's going to be very difficult to get this speed right. Does it pass under there 3 times right now? Okay. So, really, there's a problem all the way along here. It's to do with the angle of everything. And I gotta take all this out because that angle's not gonna work. This actually has to come in 1. Oh, damn, this picture is confusing. Yeah, I see 5. I don't know why I'm seeing 5. 1, 2. Okay, so that's the lift. That's off in the distance. Why is That's exactly what I'm looking at. That's the exact picture I was looking at. Or series of pictures, I should say. Okay, let's look at this. This is 0. This is not going to tell us what it's at. I'm going to have to delete all the track all the way back to there to be able to tell. Because, you know, we wouldn't want to know what the angle is. Who would want to know that? Crazy people only. You know, game, you're just a pain in the butt. You know that? Just to make everything so awkward. All I want to know is the angle that these exist at in my world. Right now. Come on, just add a piece of track. 17.67 degrees. Thank you. Sorry, I just think that's absolutely ridiculous that that's the what I had to go through to get that information. Now, so it really looks like this I've got to imagine a line coming down here next to this line and lining up with this. Once I have this 17.6 degrees here, and I change the angle back to, 1 degree or something like that, I'm going to have to work on the friction, though. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay, 17.69 degrees. I hope this is in the right place. It seems to be in the middle of this and this. Or it could be a little further down here, actually. And this just goes underneath there. But this should be a better angle than what we had moments ago. That's it, isn't it? It's there. Crap. Yeah, it's 2 figure eights, one on top of the other. Yep. The whole way along, this track will run underneath this whole thing. I haven't quite figured out from the picture, though. I think when it comes back... Okay, so we come up, we go into the figure 8 here, we go around, where's my mouse gone? And around again, and when we come out here the 3rd time, we come in and we go to here. So the mistake I've made is these dips. Come on. Are you kidding me, game? What, do I have to write you a set of instructions? I need to write you a set of instructions, don't I? Okay, so I have created a problem here. That this needs to be tapered out, this angle needs to be tapered out across this whole thing. And this first dip isn't here. This first dip is like here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's why I'm going flattening this out. But what I need to do is I need to make sure that the joins in the track are lined up. So anywhere where I need to go through here is I'm gonna have to change things to 4. And I have. So that's a 4 meter piece now. Whoa. And now I've got to get this to come into this curve here. Somehow. $17.6. It's all lies, I tell you. It's all lies. What are you doing, game? Like, I'm pretty sure I went in there and checked that angle. Am I coming into it the wrong angle? That would explain it. If I'm coming into the wrong angle, I understand completely what you're doing, game. Okay, see, these... This is gonna look funny. Because it's doubling up all the... It's doubling up everything. And that's not how the track works, of course. It would kind of suck if I had to, you know, do all the supports myself. See, that looks like the wrong... Looks like the wrong thing. You know what? You know what's gonna happen? Sorry, this should be a lot easier to do now that we know what we're doing exactly. But I'm backing it up to here. We've come off the drop. We want a 1.5 degree, 1.5 degrees. Let's try 1.5 degrees. I had to change it to 2 at one end, and then we're gonna go 17. I really wish I could figure out. Yeah, I don't know the radius of it, so whatever. See, the problem I'm creating here is this. This curve doesn't start till out here. There we go. Now we're going to put this at 17. Nope, we're not. We're going to take that one more. Yeah, but angle snap is going to limit me to 11.25, 22, so I'm never going to get the right angle. I'm going to get an angle on each side of what I want, but I'll never get... Like, if I could go to 15, that would be perfect. But, what do we got here? 0, oh, there is a 15. There is a 15. Maybe that will be perfect. But the problem with that is I might have to change the length of everything else. I chose the 17 because it made a nice small circle. Again, I'm willing to try. I don't know what it is, but that's wrong. It's all wrong. Needs to be a sharper angle. Like, I don't know why is that not a text box? Why can't I just punch in 17.5? I want, this is what I'm building. I would like 17.5. I don't want anything else. I just want 17.5. I want 17.5. That's all I want. That's all I ever really wanted. How about 17.53? Yes! 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 That's all I ever really wanted. I guess I should have counted how... No, I guess I can't count. I can't count. I mean, I couldn't have counted how many pieces I needed here. But what I can tell you, I'm pretty sure this is at 0. .3. I don't know if that's going to keep its momentum. Oops. 1.3. Let's do that again, because you know I like to repeat myself. And oh, it was already at 17.5. It's weird. It's like, yeah, I'll give you 17.51 going one way and 17.53 going the other. Gotcha. And this is what the result will be. No one said this was going to be easy. I want to know whose idea this was. I'd like to talk to that guy. So all ended up slightly crooked. It's like right here I need to make it like a fine adjustment. Right here maybe. Maybe a combination of right there and right there. I need to make an adjustment. Hey Nate. Who's fighting with you? Why are we fighting? You got no reason to fight. Steam tells me we're friends. Why would we be fighting? Steam can't be wrong. How is this even happening? Why am I having to go change this? Shouldn't this be like 17.5? Yeah, that's what Steam support says too. They're never wrong. Okay, so we're just not getting the right angle, which is kind of weird. We've used 4-meter pieces. There's 5 pieces across here. There's 5 pieces across here. There's a circle here. I should be able to go 17.5 and not lose any sleep. The problem is this circle doesn't begin to here. That's the problem. That's another thing Steam support said. I've actually never called Steam support, but I hear some people have. I'm sorry they have. What? Steam support isn't trustworthy? As soon as I stop doing it manually, for every single one, it like goes off. They're learning about their consumers. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Steam hears everything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this is being such a problem. You know, to line that up, I should be able to right at this point just say, okay, we're going to 17.5 degrees, and it's like 17.5 degrees from where? That's not what I want. Nate, do you want to knock those caps off, please? Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's good. That's what is that? That's not good. That's not good at all. Where are you going? Where are you going, Coaster? Like, seriously, where are you going? Are you on a different 17.5 degrees than I'm on? That's the only thing can possibly explain this. If this is 17.51 and the circle above it is 17.51, the only thing that could be different is the origin for the circles. And for some reason that has suddenly changed and everything is exactly where I want it to be. Wow. Mind blown. What? And it's not. For some reason, this thing's all at 10 degrees. Ah! Why is this all at 10? Where did this happen? Okay, guys, I'm going home now. I can't do this anymore. We're gonna have to find. I'm gonna go back to building buildings. 17.51 degrees. And you're not even pointing in the same direction, are you? Are you pointing in the same direction? Can we have some sameness between you? No? No sameness? Ah! Skeleton Pete. Skeleton Pete's been dead on his front porch as long as I've known him. Skeleton Pete doesn't say anything. You do realize he's a corpse on the front porch of a abandoned pumpkin farm, don't you? Okay, have we done this? Has 17.5 degrees paid off? Nope. Nope. It's like, nope. No way. You're not getting away with this, mister. You thought you had it all figured out. Nah. It's 9.75 degrees. It's not. It's 8.43 degrees. Yay! Okay. Thanks for dropping by, Nate. I'll probably, I don't know, see you in the Discord on the, you know. I'm guessing that is you. It's the same Nate the Great. Bye, Nate. Now, right into the 17.53. We can't go wrong this time. We just can't. Look at that, 17.53. It's like magic. Bad, awful, terrible magic. It doesn't really work. But it's like magic. Look at that. Look how magic that is. It's so magic that I hate it. It's gonna drive me insane. Don't you know it's magic? See? Don't you know it's magic? Yeah, see, the problem being is there's no way to start the turn earlier. I've been building with 4-meter pieces all the way along. So there's something going on that's misaligning the end of this with the end of this. I can't. That's one little piece too late. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing. If I go 17.5 here, it's not matching thing. So I end up with this circle coming inside this other circle. Piece above is 5? I doubt it. Remember, I deleted everything, eh? Everything's 4. Hmm. 4. The problem is this whole thing. Yeah, it does. It does. But the problem, the difference being, is it's trying to select multiple pieces. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it manually. It sucks, but... And that might be... Come on, game. Come on. Okay, let me do all that again. Because, you know, I like doing things over and over. For you, game. Just for you. Okay, so it seems to start curving right here, which is exactly what we seem to be doing here. But it seems to be curving a little tiny bit too fast. So I'm going to go 17 on the, or 16 point whatever on the first one. And then I'm going to go to 17.5. And that's too far out, isn't it? Come on, hello. So what? I don't understand. The other problem is, oh no, it's actually pretty lined up. Like, there's not much difference in this height at all. Yeah. I don't know, Planet Coaster. I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Like, really, 31 degrees. In order to get that straight, you want me to go 31 degrees. Ah! When you want to select something, it's like, no, no, I'm not selecting that. I'm going to add pieces to the end of the track. When you want to add pieces to the track, it's like, nope, I'm going to select something random. See, the thing I don't get, though, is like, this is basically straight right up to there. And it's only like a degree or two. It's not a big thing. I just got to get the right degree or two. That's not even going to select me. Allow me. Oh, I'm. Yeah. See, that's already off. That's going to curve on the inside. But if I'm adding ahead of time, isn't that what's going to happen? I think we got this backwards here. The first turn needs to be less. If I'm coming in early here, and it's coming in like that, that means that I'm outside the turn. Okay, so give that... Well, we got our 17.5 back. How are we doing here with alignment? No, we're out. We're way out. And it's worse. And it's worse. And it's worse. And it's worse. And now it swings around the other side. So yes. Everything started too soon. Or started too late. But it's not really that it started too soon. It's that the ends of the pieces of the track that are the ends, in this case, don't line up. So it doesn't really matter what we do. We're never going to get it straight. No matter what angle we choose. The only way to do this is one at a time. Crap. Oh, that's making me so angry. Okay. So if I line that up with these here, and then I line that up with these here. Wow, it's just like, what? How is that even possible? Like, I swear the supports are almost lined up with each other. Back. And back. Okay, so the last one was 17.53. Now we're at 16.1. Seventeen point 17.53. 18.3. This is weird. You'd think you'd be able to get two identical circles to line up with each other, but they need to start at the exact same place. And it's not that we're dealing with the circles, we're dealing with entries and exits from curves. So it's a completely different thing, really. But finally, we've got our 17.53. It just takes a bunch of adjustments at the beginning of the track. Which is why this is going to be a huge problem. Because even now, we don't have this lined up properly to the track coming out. You know what I'm saying? I actually have to adjust this coming out. Because of the overturn. And I have to adjust it again. That's no good. That's no good. We need to figure this out. 0. We gotcha? We got you this time? We gotcha. Wow. I never thought this was going to be so difficult. Or not difficult. It's not that it's difficult. Time consuming. I wrote that thing and I thought, this should be easy to build. But it's starting to seem as though it's going to take even more than one episode. Build it. Okay. Like, really? We're down to 2 degrees now. We're going around a corner, and we're down to 2 degrees. What are you doing here? What's going on? Ah! What's going on? What have I done wrong? Yeah, if I ran my life by that logic, I'd never get anything done. I don't know how this is all 18s and 19s and 20s again, because like we did start off with 17, and it's just going totally crooked. It's like, nope, I'm not doing what you want. But we're gonna have to figure out this whole thing too. I wonder what would happen if I turned off I gotta do this from back here. This is all wrong. All wrong. Doesn't look wrong. It just is wrong. How can it be wrong though? It's like going through the actual pieces. How can that be wrong? Like I can't even be more right than that. Than actually lining up with the supports. How can it be any more right? Gotta go back. How is that? How is that a thing? We should be at 17. Oh, look at it! Look at us. I was gonna say we should be at 17.51 right now, just naturally, because it's following these things. And you know what? We were at 17.35, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to wish I could see what I was doing. That's a normal thing that normal people do. No. Okay, so that needs to be not 0, but like 5. There we go. Now we all know that's not going to work. Ah, but maybe it will. Who knows, right? Looks like we'll be able to use the haunted house walls for the buildings. And the, hey Dylan. What theme coaster? It's a spooky themed coaster, but it's actually Leap the Dips, the oldest operational coaster in the world. Sorry, I watched a little bit of Top Gear now and then. The question being is, are we going to be able to make it? Are we going to make it? I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think we're gonna make it. But we'll wait a minute and see. No, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna have to use we're gonna have to change the ride friction. Okay. Now, where are these friction controls? Operations. Maintenance, triggers, no. Friction multiplier. 0.7. It might be need to be a little lower. Okay, imagine it dipping down right about now. And again, right about now. Otherwise, that would hurt. Imagine your face being crushed into a pole, traveling in a car. Probably weighs quite a bit. Not going to stop. And it's probably going to dip again. I know it's not the most exciting coaster in the world, but it's not the most exciting coaster in the world. It's the oldest coaster in the world. Oldest operational coaster. It's funny though, it's not the longest running coaster. That's another coaster. I don't think we're gonna make it. The only problem with this... Okay, yeah, this is fine. It's funny though, when you are riding the actual ride, or you feel like you're riding the ride, it feels like... Yeah, I haven't done any of that at all. I haven't done anything. So I have to have something that finishes. So yeah, this piece will this will change. Actually, there's a building that needs to run down underneath here. So again, that'll change. I'm almost thinking that the height is off. Okay. Once it bumps, it would make it. No, definitely not. As soon as you add anything like that, it costs you. And it would get less distance. So even the bumps I add here, it should end up using up more energy. Or that little extra bit more of track that the bump's in. Makes sense? I don't know. We will see. What might help is if I grabbed the whole thing and just did one, like a small smoothing. But this friction change has actually made a big difference. It's funny, it feels almost more like the real track now. Well, yeah, but I'm trying. The problem, Dylan, is it's actually an existing track, and if I were to do changes like that, the coaster committee will come after me. I'm kidding, of course. There is no coaster committee, but there's people who would just absolutely just find it like that I've done some evil thing. And I've done some horrible thing. But you know what? I haven't. And it works. I'm actually going to turn this friction... What? What? What just happened there? Did I... What? So the track length, the duration is 93.7 seconds, so it's a little quick. The track length is 517 meters. What's the track length of the real one? Where's the stats on the real one? So that means our 17 should have probably been like a 19. Speed 10 miles per hour. The drop. This is a 9-foot drop. And it's about from 12 meters to 9 meters, so that's about 9 feet. My speed's off though. And people aren't finding this very exciting. I don't know what they want. What do they want? You know, any more than this, and it's bound to tear your insides out. Aww. Really? Really, Planet Coaster? Aww. We're back in the same predicament we started in. When I deleted the whole thing. We're back there. This is where we are. Aww. Yeah, 443, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna do the ride through again. See if I can get this thing timed properly. Why is it doing this? Edit. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we go around the first corner. It's already on the straightaway. I'm on the straightaway. Okay, so now we're... Basically, it's 5 feet ahead of me. So I'm going faster. Slightly. It's a slightly longer track. Slightly. I wonder if I just took it all and started to smooth it. Would it just, like, eat its way up and tie itself into a knot? Like, that's basically what smoothing would do in this game. I'm going too fast. It just reached that dip. Okay. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. Wow. That's going to be quite the track adjustment. We gotta go to here. Basically. No, not there. To here. And we gotta move this up like 6 inches. Just 6 inches, nothing more. And that should fix that out of there. You know what? Come on, I don't want to select. Please, please, that thing you got flashing on me? There we go. There we go. It depends on the coaster, really. I found there's multiple techniques for smoothing. One is just choosing the section and clicking the smooth button. But when it comes to techniques, it's like, what length are your track pieces? Are you smoothing constant lengths all the way along? So there's different ways that you go about that. There's definitely some things like, ow! I don't think I don't think that's part of the design. Where's my picture of all those 4 things intersecting? There it is. Oh, they all dip down, so I'm not worried. Okay, so what do we got now? We've got a maximum speed of 19 miles an hour. That's crazy. An average speed of 11. The biggest drop is 1 meter. What do you mean? Seriously. What do you mean? When I look at this, if that's 1 meter, this is 13. Then this is 12. So for some reason I'm going way faster than, what? Yeah. See, even this isn't right. Because, you know, if I were to say, if I wanted to do this... Oh, crap. It's just not right at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just... No, we're not going to do what you want. Absolutely not. We will not allow you to do what you want. If we allow you to do what you want, everybody's going to want to do what they want. And we can't have that now, can we? Like, seriously, why is this a problem? Why are you like, oh, let's move the whole damn thing down at once? Hey, get out of there. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're not giving up here. That's pretty weird, eh? All I gotta do is... hey, LR, that picture. It's like, I think it's taken from about here. Sort of. Nope, it's more along the lines of taken from here. Okay, now what else do I have to do here? There seems to be a dip in the track. Right about here. I know there's a dip in the track. I'm looking at it. I actually see, yeah, it's right in here. It's right here. Goes almost to the ground. And I'm going to have to ride it to figure out what the rest of those are. Yeah, I just have to figure out where exactly they are. Okay, so I'm coming around the second... I wish the guy on this coaster didn't use like a fisheye lens. The uprights are all curved around the outside as he goes through it. Okay, so there's a dip right as it comes out underneath it. This is the dip I just made. And then it goes straight. Okay, so there's two dips, and then we go into the little hut. Right in here, there's a little house that we go through thingy. I should probably take all this. We might end up redoing that. But basically, I have to undo this. So basically, I have a dip here. Like a ground level dip like that. And then I have another ground level dip here. I have to fix those. They're not going to be like that. They're going to be a little smoother. The red car and the green coaster. It's weird. It's like they were afraid to hurt anybody. All the cars are different colors. Well, I can't do that. That's it. We're throwing this all out. We're gonna have to find some type of coaster where they've got some consistency. I did see a shed with a whole bunch of cars from it stored in a... For some reason, it doesn't want to do that. That link. Okay, so let's look at the back of this car. Wow, that's weird. It's almost exactly the same. It's a green car that I'm looking at with red interior. Okay, so that's got to change. Oh no, it doesn't. That's. We can probably go something like that. With the white trim and the orange. That's what I'm seeing. I'm looking at this one though. I got faster and the track length has gone up by 3 meters. It's those damn dips, I tell you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this. This is changing by itself. I tell you, this is changing by itself. Okay. No, not place entrance. Start test. I want to see this when I'm running the test. Starts off way too fast. It's like just, I'm getting shot out of the thing. I guess I can slow that down. Let's slow that down. That's a little bit better. That's a bit better. That's a lot better. Oh, the coaster's gonna have to move. It's not gonna live here. We'll be moving the coaster before tomorrow's stream. And we'll, I don't know. There's a lot of work to do on this, though. I'm thinking I could spend a lot of time with this, and I could get everything all lined up, and I can put in my own cross braces. And these would be sitting on cross braces. I don't know. Completely identical to the video. Other than the fact that we're not making it anymore. I'm gonna have to level all this out too. We might make it still. We might make it still. I don't think we're gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Stop the test. Hello. Yeah. So we need to go back in here, and this needs to be. What? Huh? What's going on? Is anybody else seeing this? That every time you open this thing, it's 0.6? I just did change it to 0.7. So I don't know what I changed it from. Because I changed it from 0.6. It automatically judges it. Well, it's a pretty damn bad judge. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna roll you up to the end here, and you'll have to walk from here. But feel free. It's not a very quick coaster. You're unlikely to get hurt hopping out and walking. Oh, come on. That's not... It's like, here, let's just show an ad in the middle of the video you're trying to time this to. I'm not bitter. Okay. Here we go. I'm right behind it. It reached the dip. The video reached the dip. I am going a bit faster. I don't know how I can not go a bit faster though. It's the right height. If I went down on any less of an angle, I'd end up in the ground. And this coaster's not sunk into the ground. So is that how they thought we would think it would work? This thing's coming through like a rocket at 0.6 though. And it hardly scrapes through here at 0.7. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I definitely have to change it to 4. Oh. You think I need to change this to 4? And enable So coaster name. And now there should have been a 4 on the back of that. But it's on the front. Aw, I was hoping it would be like in the middle on the back. So what, you think the screenshot should exactly match that, like when, this is what me and LR are looking at when we're comparing these two right now, is this. And then there's this. That's not it. That's not it. There's this. So when we're looking at this image, we're looking at this image and sort of trying to compare and like go, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there's that dip. There's the other dip. There's, you know, you can see that. You can see the thing going up there. This dip should be before, not after. So I've definitely screwed up something here. But that's what we're looking at when we're comparing these two coasters. So this needs to be fixed. I need to remove this. And put that dip in the right place. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if custom supports are the best thing to do for this ride. Because it doesn't really match. The supports on the real ride are nothing like this. They're not this dense. There's like half as many of them. Excuse me. But you know. Whatever. Can we like do the deal? Can I'd like to add to the end of this, please, Planet Coaster. I'd like to add to the end of it, please. Thank you. Thank you, Planet Coaster. Thank you. Giving me permission to play my game. And you know, the funny thing is, when I look at this, I see something almost more like that. More like that. The others seem to have more of a curve on the bottom, but this one seems to be like sharper in the middle. Something more like that. And then, whoops. Yeah, it's just off by a little. Whatever the case may be, I think we're pretty close to what we're going for. Where's that Google Maps view? Yeah, so if I go to the Google Maps view, which is basically giving me a view of the thing like this, this is a longer figure eight. This seems to be squished up a bit. I'm not going to worry about that. Actually, what's really going on is it's squished this way more. These are just as long, but the angle is not. The angle's tighter on this side rather than this side. If that means anything? But it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. And you know what? We're gonna finish it up. We're gonna put a station on it. We're gonna put an exit thing. We're gonna do all that stuff next time. And we're gonna spooky it up. We're gonna find a place for it to live, and it's gonna be the oldest coaster ever in our park, because of course it'll be the first one. It wasn't built in 1902. It was built in 2017, and so were the rest of them. Well, yeah, and actually, if you look at it, it's the middle is supported by the top. They're all supported by the same struts. Like if we look at the picture, you see there's only one place where we have to worry about three. We can't see it in this picture. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, there's definite removal of stuff happening here. I don't know what, but like we can quickly do that. I don't know what. So we would be doing something like this, which would clean things up a lot, as you can see. But it also leaves big questions about this. How is this floating here magic-tastically? So there's work to do if we want to do that. There's definite work to do. And I think it might be a matter of just getting these things to line up properly. Or, like I said, putting in my own row of supports. I don't know. It's not a real coaster yet. We're not ready for these big, deep questions to be answered. We might actually even fix some things. Yeah, exactly. I can make cross members. But it's funny how well, like you look at this. Look at this. It's like fantastic. The bottom row lines up like perfect, almost on every single one except for the first few. And then we get everything dead on, dead on, dead on, dead on. Everything is perfect. But it wouldn't do that for the second row. When you look at the picture, these just haven't been painted yet. Because these cross beams are painted. It's just these were the replacements, I'm guessing, because they wouldn't leave the wood raw like that. It would just rot. You need to paint wood with something. I think the track itself is probably even like, I don't know, probably even oiled or tarred. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna pick this up tomorrow, and we're gonna do more work on our little tiny itty bitty track, which isn't really that little tiny, and it should be probably more itty bitty. But that doesn't matter. It was fun. I had a blast building this, even with the little struggles we had. I expect them. It's coaster building. What I am gonna look for though is more detailed specifications, which I can't. I tried. I just couldn't find them. But yes, I am so glad that this worked out the way it is. We'll pick it up next time. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.